Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2. Check, mic check, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, here we go, boys and girls. Everybody inside. Here we're going to get underway. Hope everybody's had a good week. Hope everybody got a little rain. Even old Wilcox got a little rain. I began to think it was going to pass me by, but I snuck in there and got a little dab. So, Glenn, very thankful for that. Let's have a word of prayer and we'll get started. Lord, I thank you for this day and thank you for your many blessings, Lord. Just been a good week, and we thank you for the moisture, and just pray that continued and we have a good summer. Father, thankful for this wonderful business that we're in and the things we enjoy, the freedoms, the privileges, Lord. I pray for our country and our leadership that they'd make good decisions for us. Lord, I pray for our military. You protect them, keep them safe. Lord, I know a lot of folks need to touch your hand, especially pray for Rusty Collins and his family today and the loss of his mother last night. Just comfort them. Father, watch over us today. I pray we have a successful auction, but more than anything, I pray that all we do is to please and glorify you. In Christ's name we pray. Amen. Little heifer right there. Now I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid. 50 to buy. I better get 350 here. 51 now. $351 to bid. $1 to buy. At 351, I get a $1 one. Better get one, but I'm on. Sold him at 350, and it'll be Sam. But I'm on 13. 350. I better get Sam 13. Steer boy there, now I better get about 425 here, 5 here, 427. I better get $427 to bid, 7 to buy, and a 427 here, $9 to bid, 31, 33, 435. Better get 7 to bid, 39, 41, 43, 45, 7 to bid, 9, 451 and 3, at a 55. Better get 7 now, $9.61, $461 one, but I'm on Solomon, 459 Duncan 1, 459 Duncan 1, 350. I better get 350. $50 to bid, 50 to buy, and 350 here, 350 there, 1 now, $351, 351 to bid, 1 to buy, and I'm at a $1 one, sold them at 350, and it'll be Sam 99, 350, I better get Sam, but I'm on 99. Steer boy right there, now I better get 400 here, $400 one, I'm at a $1 to bid, 1 to buy, 403, better get 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 411, now 13, 15, 17, better 19, 21 and 3, at 25, 425, $425, 5, better get 5, sold them at 423, Sam, 99X, 423, now I better get Sam, 99X. Heifer lady right there, now I better get I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, I better get 400 here, 400 there, and $400, better get 400 here, 400 there, now I better get about 350 here, better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy, 1, 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 361 and 3, better get 5, and 7, 9, 71, 73, 5, 375, 7 here, better get $9, 81, 83, 383, better get 3, sold them at 381, I better get Sam. But I'm on 22X. 5, better get 550. I better get $550 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 550 here, 50 there. And a 550. I better get 50 to bid, 500 here, $500 to bid, 500 to buy. I better get 500, 505. Better get 5, better get 5. At 505, better get better buy. Sold them at 500. That'll be Sam. But I'm on 29, 500. Sam 29, 500 here, and 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy. I better get 505, 505, $505 to bid, $5.10 at a 515 here, 20, 25 at about 30, 535, better get 5, better get 5, 535, better get 5 at about 530, Sam 29, 530, I better get Sam, but I'm on 29. Heifer lady right there, 90, better go, I better get about 250, I better get $250 to bid, 50 to 5, and 250 here, 250 there, 251, I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to buy, 251, now 3, better get 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 261 and 3, better get 5, at 67, 971, $271 one, but I'm on 269, Sam, but I'm on 13. You got one just like her somewhere. I took a double take. I didn't. I think she's on 502 if I remember right. Eight, I better get bit of I better get 350, I better get 351, and 351, I'm at $1 to bid, one to buy, $350 one, here, better get $1 to bid, $1 to buy one, sold them at 350, and it'll be Sam 54, 350, I better get Sam, but I'm on 54. Oh, steer boy, right there, 90, better get 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, 401, I'm at $1 to bid, 3, better get 3, better get 5, 7, better get 9, 4, 11, 13, 15, 17, better 19, 21, and 3, better get 5, at 27, 9, 31, 33, 435, better get 7 to bid, 37, 437, sold them at 435, Sam 1X, 435, better get Sam 1X. Every lady third, I better get 350, I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy, 350 here, 53rd, at 351, I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to buy, $351, 3, better get 5 here, better get 7 to bid, 59, 61, 361, you're gonna get $1 to bid, $1 to buy, 361, but a month, sold them at 359, it'll be Cody, 3X. Oh, boy, right there, 90, better go on, better get 280, I better get $280 to bid, 80 to buy, at 281, I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to buy, 281, 3, 285, better get 7 to bid, 89, 291, 293, better get 5 here, 7 to bid, 99, 301, 303, better get 5, at 307, better get 9 here, 11 there, 313 here, 15 there, 17, 319, 21, 23, and 25, $325, 5 at about 323, and it'll be Sam, but I'm on 18X. I better give 450, I better give $450 to bid, 50 to buy, 450 here, 50 there, and 450, I better give 50 to bid, 50 to buy one, now 451, 451 here, one there, down but a one, sold them at 450, and it'll be Sam, I better get 53, 450, I better get Sam, but I'm on 53. Steer, I better get 500 here, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, I better get 500 here, $500, 5, 505, 505, better get 5 here, 5 here, $505, 5, sold them at 500, Sam 29, 500, I better get Sam 29. And for lady right there, I better get about 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, I better get 400 here, 400 there, and $400, better get 400 here, 400 there, I better get 1, I better get 401, $401 to bid, $1 to buy, 1, sold them at 400, it'll be Sam, but I'm on 13, 400, I better get Sam 13. Oh, bull there, 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, I'm a steer already, 400 here, 400 there, and $400, better get 400 here, 400 there, 350, I better get 351, I'm at a 1, 3, better get 3, better get 5, 7, better get 9, 61, 63, 5, and 67, 9, 71, 73, 75, 7, better get 9, 81, 83, 5, 87, 89, 91, 93, 95, 7 here, 9, 401, 403, 5, and 407, 9 here, 11 there, 411 here, better get 11, sold them at 409, it'll be Jace 5, 409, I better get Jace 5, 350, I better get $350 to bid, 350 to buy, now 351, I'm at a $1 to bid, $1 to buy, 351, I get a 1 here, 1 there, down but a 1, sold them at 350, and I better buy Sam, but I'm on 13, 350, I better get Sam 13. Hey, 500 here, 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, I better get 500, 5, better get 10, better get 15, 20, 525, 35 now, 40, 45, 50, 550, 560 to bid, 570 here, 5, at a 585, better get 90, 95, $600, 510 here, 610, now 15 to bid, 20, 25, 30, at 630, now 5 here, better get 40, I better get 640 to bid, 40 to buy, 640, better get about 40, 635, Sam 23, 635, Sam 23. Little heifer right there, now 80, better go, I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy, I better get 401, I'm at a one here, one there, 400, $1 down, 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 4, 11, 13, 15, 17, better 19, 21, and 3, 5, at 27, 9, 431, 433, better get 5, better get 7 to bid, 437, 437, sold them at 435, Sam 28, 435, better get Sam, but I'm on 28. 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there, and $400. Better get 400 here, 400 there, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 350 here, better get 1 now, 353, 5, better get 7, 9, 61 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 71 and 3, 5, and 77, 9, 381 and 3, better get 5, better 87, 89, 91 and 3, 95, 7 to bid 9, 401 and 3, 405, 7 to bid, 7 better buy, I better get 7, sold them at 405, Sam 39, I better get 450, and 450, I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy, I better get 450 here, 50 third, I better get 400 here, $400 one, I'm at a $1 to bid, 3 to buy, 5, better get 7, better get 9, and 11, 13, 15, 17, 419, 21, 423, better get 3, better get 3, $423, 3, sold them at 421, that'll be Cody, 3X. Yearling, I better get 350, I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy, I better get 350 here, 50 there, at 351, you better get 3, better get 5, 7, better get 9, 61 and 3, 5, better get 7, 9, 71, 73, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 379, 81, at 381, $381 one, but I'm on 379 day 6, 379 day 6, 400, and 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy, I better get 401. I'm at a $1 to bid, 1 to buy, 401. Better get 1 here, 1 there, now but I'm on. Sold them at 400. That'll be Sam 13. 400. I better get Sam, but I'm on 13. Steer. 500 here, 500 here, now 505, better get 505, better get 5, better get 5, better get 10 here, better get 15, 20, and 25, 30, 535, 40, 45, 55, better get 60, 565, 565, better get 5, better get 70, I better get 575, 80, 585, better get 90, 95, $600, 5, at 605, better get 5, better get 5, better buy 600, I better get Sam, but I'm on 23. Steer boy right there, now I better get better by, I better get better by 425, better get 5 here, 425 here, better get 5 here, 427, I better get 29, 31, 3, 5 here, 7, 9, 441, 441, 441, sold them at 439, Duncan 1, 439, Duncan 1, 500 here, 500 here, now 505, better get 5, 10, better get 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 575, better get 85, better get 90, 595, 605, better get 10, now 15 to bid, 15 to buy, at 615, I better get 15, sold them at 610, that'll be Hollywood, straight away, 610, 500 here, 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and I better get 500 here, $500 to bid, 505, at 505, better get 5, better get 5, better get 5, better get better buy, sold them at 500, I better get Sam 26, 500 Sam 26. Heifer, I better go, and I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy, and 400 here, 400 there, I better get $400 to bid, $400 to buy, and I better get 400 here, 400 there, 350, I better get 351, 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 361, and 3, 5, 67, 9, 71, 73, 75, 77, 9, 381, and 3, $383 to bid, $3 to buy, sold them at 381, that'll be Sam, but I'm on 13. 381, I better get Sam, but I'm on 13. steer boy right there, 450. I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy, and 450 here, 450 there, $450 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get about 450 here, 50 third. I better get 425 here, 7 there, and 27. 27, better get 7, better get 27. Sold them at 425. Sam 39, 425. Better get Sam, but I'm on 39. $400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get $400 here, $400 there, and $401. I'm at $1 to bid, $1 to buy. $401 here, 3, better get 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 4, 11 here, $411 to bid, 11 to buy, 9, but 11, 409 Duncan 1, 409 Duncan 1. I better get about 350. I better get 300. Watch her, Bob. 351. I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to buy. 351, $351 to bid, 1 to buy. Sold them at 350. Sam 13. You know, it's kind of, I was in a meeting a week or so ago, sat through 2 hours and 15 minutes of this meeting. I never said a word, if you can imagine that. And the guy that was leading the meeting, he said, I don't know, he said, I never seen you be that quiet that long. I said, everything you all discussed, I knew absolutely nothing about. And I do my best to not totally reveal that I'm an idiot if I can keep from it. You have proof, you have evidence. What about that tag that's on her ear? Write that down somewhere. May need it later. 85, 35. Maybe this one's 36. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Uh-huh. A boy right there, 500 here, 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and 500 here, 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy. I better get about 450. I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 400 here, $400, 5, 405. Better get 5, better get 5 here, 5 there, 10, and 415. Better get 20 here, 20 there, 420 to bid, 20 to buy. I better get 20. Sold them at 415. Duncan. I better get 415. Duncan. Bull 350. I better get $350 to bid, 51, 351, 351, 3, and 355. Better get 7 here, 9 there, 61, 63. Better get 5, 7. Better get 9, 371, and 3. Better get 5 at 77, 9, 381, $381 to bid, $1 to about 1. Sold them at 379. I better give it J6. Boy, third, I better get better about, I better get 350, I better get $350 to bid, 55, at 350 here, better get one there, $351, 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 61, 63, 5, better get 7, 9, 71, 73, at 373, better get 3, Jace, 371, Jace 6, by the head. 1,200 here, $1,200 a quarter, 50 at 75, 13 and a quarter, now 13, 25, 13 and a quarter to bid, a quarter to buy a high, 5, but to get 13.75 at 1,400 here, 14 and a quarter, now 14.25 here, and 25 here, sold them at 1,400 Hollywood. Heifer's got a little hop rigiddle on now. They're way up there now. Better get about 200. At 200 here, $200 to bid, 205. Better get 205 here, $5 to bid, $5 to buy, 205. Better get 5, better get 5. Sold them at 200, and that'll be Hollywood straight away. By the head right here, now I better get 1,000 here, 1,000 here, $1,000 to bid, 1,000 to buy, and 10 and a quarter, 10, 25, 50 here, better get 75, 11 here, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a half, 75, 1,200, 12 and a quarter, 12.25, at 12.25, better get about 25, 1,200, I better get Sam OX, 1,200, I better get Sam OX. Little effort, steer, right, he bid about 450, I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy, and a 450 here, 450 there, 450 to bid, 50 to buy, I better get bid about 400 here, $400, 5, better get 405, 405, better get 5, better get 5, sold them at 400, that'll be Sam, but I'm on 27. 400 here, 400 here, now I better get $400 to bid, 401, I better get 401 here, 1 there, and 401 here, better get 1 to bid, 1 to buy, now but I'm on, sold them at 400, Sam 39, 400, I better get Sam, but I'm on 39. Steer right there, now I better get about 500 here, 500 here, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and a 500 here, 500 here, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and I better get 450, I better get 5, 455, 455, better get 5, better get 5, better get 5, sold them at 450, Sam 27, 450, I better get about Sam, but I'm on 27. Steer boy third, I better get about 450, I better get $450 to bid, 50 to 5, 455, better get 5, better get 5, better get 5, $455, 5, same way, 450, Sam 27. Little heifer right there, now 80 bid about 330, I better get 331, I'm at a $1 to bid, 1 to 5, 331, 3, better get 5, better get 7 to bid, 39, 41, 43, 5, 47, 49, 51, 53, 5, better get 7, 9, 361, and 3, better get 5, at 67, 9, 371, $371 to bid, $1 to buy, sold them at 369, that'll be Sam, but I'm on 54. 350, I better get $350 to bid, 50 to 5, at 351, I'm at a $1, 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 361, and 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 371, and 3, 5, at 77, 9, 381, $381 to bid, $1 to buy, sold them at 379, Sam, 65. I better get 450, I better get $450 to bid, 50 to 5, I better get 450 here, 50 there, at 450 here, better get 50 third, I better get 400 here, $400 1, I'm at a $1 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, now 11 here, 13, 15, 417, better 19, 21, and 3, at 25, 7, would you get 9, 31, 33, 35, 7, 437, 437, sold them at 435, better be Sam, but I'm on 1X. Heifer, I better get 300 here, $300 to bid, $300 to buy. I better get 300 here, 300 there, and 301. You want to get 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 311. Now 13, 15, 17, better 19, 21, and 321. You want to get 3, better get 5 here, 27 here, 327. I better get better by 7. Sold them at 325. J7X. 400 here, 400 there. Now I better get $400 to bid, $400 to buy, and 400. Morning, Larry. 400 here, 400 there. Now I better get $400 to bid, $400 to buy. Now I better get better by 350. I better get 351. Out of $1, 351 here, 1 there. Down at $1, sold them at 350. Sam 99X. Heifer, I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 401, and 401. I'm at a 1 here, 1 there. I'm at a $1.03. Better get 4, 5, 7 here, 9, 4, 11, 13, 15. Better get 17, 19, 21, and 3 5. At 27, 9, 31, 431, 431 at a 1. Sold them at 429. That'll be Cody. But I'm on 3X. I better get 425 here, 5 there, 425 here, better get 7 now, 427, and 427 here, 7 to bid, 7 to buy. I better give a 9, I better get 31, 33, 35, 37, $9, 441 and 3, 445, better get 7, $9, 51, 53, 5, better get 7, better get 9, 61, 63, and a 463, better get 3, sold them at 461, Sam 1X. Heifer, I better get it about 375 here, 5 here, at 375, but to get 7 now, 377 now, $377 to bid 9, I better get 381, 383, at 85 here, at 87, I better bought 89, $389, I better down 387, I better buy Sam, 2XX. Steer, I better get better buy, I better get 420, bull, 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, at 400 here, 400 here, I better get $400 to bid, 1 here, better get 1, better get 1, 400, $1.03, better get 4057 here, 9 there, 411 here, 13, 15, at 17, 19, 21, 23, better get 5 here, 25, better get 5, 423, CP, 55. I give it about 500 here, 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and a 500 here, 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and I better give it about 450 here, better give 450, 450 to bid, 50 to buy, and I better give it about 400 here, now 401, and a 1 here, 1 there, 3, better get 405, better get 7, 9 here, 11 there, 13, 413, better get 13, sold them at 411, that'll be Sam, but I'm on 27. Little heifer, I better give it about 450. I better give 455. I'm $455 to bid, $5 to buy. At a 455, better give 5. Better give it about. Sold them at 450. Sam 28. 450. I better give it about. Sam 28. Little heifer there, and I better give 450. I better give $450 to bid, 50 to buy. I better give 450 here, 50 there, and 450 to bid, 50 to buy. I better give it about 455. You want to get 5 here, 5 there, 60. I better get 5 here, better get 70 to bid, 470. I better give it about 70. Sold on 465. JZ. 450, I better give $450 to bid, 50 to buy, 450 here, 450 there, $450 1 here, better give 1 of them on that 3, better get 5 here, 57, $9, 61, 63, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 471 and 3, at 75, 7, better get $9, 9, $479, 9, better get 9, 477, that'll be Cody 4, 477, I better buy Cody 4. I better get 450. I better get $450 to bid. 55, 450 here, 50 there, and a 450. I better get $450 to bid. One now, 453. 5, better get 7, 9, 61, 63. Better get 5, 7 here, 467. Now 9 here, and 71, 73. 5 and 77, 9, 481 and 3. Better get 5 out of 87, 89, 91, 491, 491. Sold them at 49. That'll be Sam. But on 1X. Heifer, I better get bid about 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 5, better get 405, 405 now, 10, 415 here, 20, and 25, 30, 435, 40, 445, better get 50, I better get 455, better get 5 here, and down 60, and a 465, better get 5, better get bid about, sold them at 460, and that'll be Sam 32X. 450, I better get $450 to bid, 55, and a 450 here, 450 there, $450 to bid, 55, I better get bid about 400 here, $400 one here, $1 to bid, $1 to buy, and 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9 here, 11 there, 13, 15, 417, better 19, 21, 23, 5, and 27, 9, 31, 33, 5, 437, now $9, 41 and 3, 5 here, 7, 9, 51 and 451. I'm at a 1, sold them at 449. It'll be Duncan 1. Little boy, I better get 550. I better get $550 to bid. 5, 550, 5, 560. Better get 5 here and 70 to bid. 5 and a 575, $575 to bid. $5 to buy. 570 Andres. 570. I'm at Andre. Little heifer right there. Now I better get 450. I better get $450 to bid, 55, and a 450 here. Better get $555 to bid, $5 to buy, 450, 560. I better get 460, 570 to bid, 70 to buy, 70. Better get 70, 465. But I'm on RQ straight away. I better get 450. I better get 450 to bid, 55. I better get 450 here now. $455 to bid, 60, 460, 570, 470, 580, and a 480. I'm at 80 now. 5, I'm 485, same way. 480, and I'm at a RQ straight away. Steer boy, now I better get 350 and 350 now. 5 now, 351. I'm at a 1 here, 1 there. 351, 3. Better get 3, better get 5, better get 7, $9, 61, 63. Better get 5 and 67, 9, 371, 373. Better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 381 and 3. And at 85, 87, a bit 89, 91, $391 1. Better get 1, but I'm on. Sold them at 389. It'll be Sam 99X 400. And 400 here, $400 5, but to get 405, 405 here, $5 to bid, $5 to buy, 10, I better get 15 here, 20, 25, 430, 435, better get 40 to bid, 5, better get 50 here, and a 450, I better get 50, 445, Cody, 3X. Heifer, I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to 5. I better get 350. Hang in there, Jace. I better get 350 to bid, 50 to 5. At 350, I better get 1 now. 350, 1, 3. Better get 3. Better get 5. Better get 7 now. 9, 61, 63. Better get 5. At 67, 9, 371, $371 1, but a month. Sold them at 369. Sam 13. Little heifer right there. Now I better get bid about 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to 5. And 350 here. Better get 50 there. $350 1 now. $351. $1 to bid, $1 to buy. I'm at a $1 1. Sold them at 350. Sam 13. I 450 eyeballs. I better give 450 to bid, 50 to buy. I better give 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy, and 400 here, 400 here. Now $400 to bid, 350. I better get 5 here, 60, 365. Better get 70. Will get 580, 380, 590, 95, 395. Better get 5. Better get 5. Sold them at 390. That'll be Sam 39. A boy there. Now I better get 450. I better get $450 to bid, 50 to 5, 450 here. But the last one, hold him up. 39 double X. 450 here, 50 there, 450 to bid, 50 to buy, now better get 450 here, 55, 455, now 60, better get 5, better get 75, 80, at 85, $485.90, $495, $495.05 at a buy, sold them at $490, Sam 29, by the head. 1,000 here, 1,000, 10 and a quarter, and 10 and a quarter now high, but you get 10, 75, 11 here, 11 and a quarter, 11, 25, 1125, but you get 25 now, 50, at 1175, 1,200 here and a quarter now, 1225, but you get about 25, sold them at 1,200, that'll be Sam OX. Boys heard, I better get 550, I better get 550 to bid, 55, and 555, 555, 555, 60, I better get 565, better get 70, 575, 80, I better get 585, 90, and 95, $600, 5, better get 10, now 15 to bid, 26, 25, better get 5, better get better by 620, Sam 00. Dear boy, third, I better get about 500 here, $500, 5, better get 505, $505 to bid, $5 to buy, and a 505, better get about 5, sold them at 500, Sam 29, 500, I better get Sam, but I'm on 29. Heifer by the head right there. Now I'm on 1,000 here, 10 and a quarter now, 10, 25, better get 50, 10, 75, better get 75, 1,100, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a half, 11, 75, better get 1,200, 12 and a quarter, 12 and a half, 12, 75, 13 here and a quarter, and 13 and a half, better get back here to high paradigm, but high 75, 13, 75, better get about 1,400, and 14 and a quarter, 14, 25, better get 50, I better get 14, 50. Jay-Z, 1425, Jay-Z. Steer cab right there, weigh him up, 450 and 450. I better get $50 to bid, 50 to buy, 450 here, 450 there, $450 to bid, 50 to buy, and a 450 here, 50 there. I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, 405, better get 405, $405, 5 to buy. Sold them at 400, that'll be Sam, 400, Sam, but I'm on 00. Little heifer there, 300 here, $300 to bid, $300 to buy, and I better get 300 here, 300 there, and 300 here, $300 to bid, $300 to buy, and I better get 250 now, 5 now, $255 to bid, 60, I better get 265, better get 70 to bid, 5, and 275, better get 580, I better get 285, 90, 295, 295, sold them at 290, that'll be Sam, 00. Heifer by the head here down at about 700 here, $700 to bid, 700 a quarter at 750. I better get 775, better get 775, 800, 8 and a quarter. I'm at 825, and at 825, 50. I'm at 875, 9, 9 and a quarter, 9 and a half, 75, 1,000, $1,000 to bid, 10 and a quarter at 10 and a half, 75, 11 here, $1,100 to bid, 1,100 to buy. Sold them at 1075, better get Sam OX. Bullseye, better buy now, better get 425 here, 5 pair, $425 to bid, $5 to buy, at 425 here, 7 now, 427, 427, $427 to bid, 7 to buy now, better get 27, sold them at 425, Sam 35, 425, better get Sam, but I'm on 35. And for ladies right there, now I better get about, I better get 350, I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy, and 350 here, better get 1 now, 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 360, 1 and 3, better get 5 here, 7 there, now 370, 1 and 3, better get 5, at 77, 9, $379, 9 here, better get 9, but that's on about 377 days, 6X, 377, I better buy days, 6X. Good boys right there. Now I better get about 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy. And an L13, better get 5, better get 7, $9.61, 63, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 371 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 381 and 3. At an 85, $385, 5, better get 5, better get 7 now, $387 to bid, 7 to buy, day 385, day 6. $400 here, $400 here. Now I better get $400 to bid, $400 to buy. Now I better get about $400 here, $400 here. Now I better get $400 to bid, about $350 and $351. I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to buy, $351 here. Better get 1, but about 1, but about 1. So I'm at $350, and that'll be Sam 39 XX. Boys right there. Now I better get about, I better get $400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy, and $400 here, $400 here. Now I better get $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get about $350. I better get 1 here, $351, 3, better get 3, better get 5, better get 7, $9.61 and 3, better get 5, at 67, would you get 9, $71, 3, better get 5, 375, 375 at about, sold them at 373, Sam 99X. $300 here, $300 to bid, $300 to buy. At $300 here, $300 here. Now I better get $300 to bid, 111 now, $301, $301 to bid, 13. Better get 3, better get 5 here, better get 7, better bid 9. At $311 here, 13 there, $315, $317. Better get 19 here, 21, 23. Better get 5, better get 7, better get 9. At $329, you get 9, better dance. Sold them at $327. It'll be Sam 17X. Hey, I better get about 500 here, $500 to bid, 505, and 505, better get 5 here, $5 to bid, $5 to buy, 505 here, better get 5 here, $5 down, 510, I better get 15 to bid, 15 to buy, 15, it's all about 510, Sam 29. $8 to get 500 here, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and a 500 here, 500 here, $500 to bid, 501, better get 3, better get 5, better get 7, better 9, 511, 13, 15, 517, better 19, 21 and 3, better get 5, at 27, 9, 31, 33, 35, 7, better 9, 541 and 3, $543 to bid, 5, 547, at 49, 549, 51, 553, 555, better get 7, better get 9, 61, 63, better get 5, 7, better get 9, 571 and 3, 5, at a 575, better get 5, sold them at 573, Sam 23X. For 425 at 425 here, $5 here, $425 to bid, $5 to buy, 427. I better get $29, 31, 33, $5 at 37, 9, 41, 43, 45, 7. Would you get 9, 449, 49, 51, 453, $5 at a 57, 9, 61, 63. Better get 5, 7. Would you get 9, 71, 73, 75. Would you get 7 to bid 9, 481 and 3. At an 85, 7, $89.91, $491, 1, but he get 1, sold about 489, it'll be Sam, but about 28. 350, I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy, I better get 350 here, 50 there, at 350, I better get 50 to bid, 50 to buy, 300 here, $300, 5, 10, 15 to bid, 20, 25, 30, 335, 40, 45, 50 to bid, 55, 355, better get 5, better get 5, sold them at 350, and that'll be Sam 4X. Bull yearlings right there. Now I better get about 325 here. Better get 5 there. $325 7 now. $329 31 33 5 at 37. Would you get 941 343 345 here. Better get 7 to bid 47 $349 to bid 51 353. Better get 5 here 7 there at a 59 $359 9. Sold them at 357. It'll be Sam 65. 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. Now, better get 400 here, 400 there, and $400 now, 400 here, 400 there. Now, better get 401. I'm at a 111. I'm at a $1 to bid, $1 3. Better get 405. Better get 7 to bid 9 here, 411, 13, 15, 417, 19, 21, 421, 421. Sold them at 419. I'm at a Sam 36. Oh. The boys right there, now 80, but about 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 401. I'm at a $1 to bid, $1 to buy. At 401, I get a $1 to bid, $1 to buy. I better get $400 3, better get 405, better get 7 here, better get 409 here, 11 there, 13, 15. I better get 17, 19, 21, 23, 5. At 27, 9, 431 and 3, 435, better get 7 to bid, 7 to buy. I better get 7, sold about 435. Sam 16X. 550. I better get 550 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 550 here, 55. Better get 555. Better get 5 at a 555. Better get 5 here, 5 here, $550, $5 to bid, $5 to buy, 5. Better get better buy 5. Sold him at 550. Sam 29. What's he holding them cards for? Just to fan himself or something, or keep cool, or what? The boys right there. Now I better get 500 here, $500 to bid, $500 to buy. At a 500, 505, 505 here. Better get 10 there. Better get 15, 20, 525, 30, 535, 40, 45. Better get 50, 550, 560. Better get 570. At a 570, 580. I better get 580, 590, 590 to bid 590, $5, 5 at a 590 Mitch 4, 590. I better get better by Mitch 4. Just need a little pep talk, that's all. Good boys right there. I better get bid about 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there, and $400. Better get 400 here, 400 there. Now I better get $400 to bid, 400 to buy. Now I better get 400 here, 400 there. Now I better get bid about 375. Better get 57 now, $379 to bid, 81. At 83, 385, 87 to bid, $89.91, 393. Better get by. At a 97, 99 here, 401, 403. But he get 5, but he get 7 to bid, 409 here, 11 there, 413, 15 at 17, 417. But he get 17, Solomon 415. That'll be Jace 5, 415. But about Jace 5, 300 at 300 here, $300 to bid, 300 to buy. But he get 300 here, 300 there. Now 301, you to get 3, but he get 5, but he get 7 to bid, 9 here, 311, 13 at 315 here, 15 there. Now 17, you to get 19, 321, you to get 3, but he get 5, but he get 7, but he get 9, 331 and 3 at 333, but he get 3, but he get 3, 331. But he get bit about J 7X. I better get bid about 450. I better get $450 to bid, 55 at a 450 here, 50 there, 1 now, $451 now, $1 to bid, 1 to find. I'm on a $1, 1, sold him at 450, and I better get Sam, but I'm on 53. Easy. First right there, 450. I better get $450 to bid, 55 at a 450 here. Better get 550, 560, 465. Better get 70 to bid, 580. I better get 485. Better get 90. I better get 495, 500 here, 505. Better get 10 at a 515. Better get 20, 520, 530, 530, 540, 45, 50, $550 to bid, 55. Solomon 545, Duncan O. 545 at about Duncan O. Heifer ladies right there. Now I'm going to get bid about 320. I'm going to get 321. I'm going to one here, one there. 320, $1 to bid, $1 to buy. At 321, I'm going to $1 3. But to get 25, 7 here, 9 there. 31, 33, 35, 37 to bid 9, 341 and 3, 45. But to get 7, but to get 9, 351 and 3. But to get 5 at a 57, 9, 361, $361 to bid, $1 to buy. Sold them at 359. It'll be Sam, but I'm on 54. Heifers, 350. I better get $350 to bid, 55, 351, 351, 351, 3. Better get 5, better get 7 here, 9 there, 61, 63. Better get 5 here, 67. Better get $9 down, 369. Better get 9, better down. Sold them at 367. It'll be Sam 2X, 367. I better get Sam 2X. Little heifer there, now I better get bid about 350. I better get $350 to bid, 55 at 350 here. Better get 50 there, $350 to bid, 55. I better get 351. I'm on a one here, one there, $351 to bid, $1 to buy. Sold them at 350. Sam 2X, same way, swing wide the big gate. Looky here at these nice Charolais heifers right there. Now, I better get bit about 330. I better get $330 to bid one. You get three, better get 5.7, better get 9.41 and 3. At a 45.7, $9.51, 53, 55, better get 7 now, 9.61, 63, 65, better get 7 here, 367 to bid, 7 but am sold them at 365, Sam, 54. Well, boys, are 350. I better get $350 to bid, 55. At 351, I'm on a $1 to bid, 3. Better get 3, better get 5, better get 7 now, 961, 63. Better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 371 and 3. Better get 5. At 77, 9, 81, 83, 5, 87, 89, 91 and 3. $393 to bid, $3 to buy, 391. That'll be Sam, but I'm on 65. Little heifers hired, I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 1. I better get $401, 3. At 405, better get 7 here, 9 there, 11 here, 13. I better get 415 here, 17. You're gonna get 19, 421, $421, 3. At a 425, better get 5, better get about 423, and that'll be Sam. But I'm on 36, 423, Sam 36. Steer boys, I better get bid about 450. I better get $450 to bid, 50 to find. I better get 450 here, 50 there. At a 450, I better get 50 to bid 1. Now $450, $1, 3. Better get 3, better get 3, better get 5, better get 5, 455, $455 to bid, $5 to buy. Sold them at 453, and it'll be CP 55. Pretty cute. Now I better get 3. 45 days, Wayne had all her shots guaranteed open. I better get 320. I better get 320 to bid, 20 to 5. At 320, checked all the boxes. I better get 320. I better get 320 to bid, 20 to 5. At 320, 45 days, Wayne had all her shots guaranteed open. 320. I better get bid a 1 now. $321 to bid, $1 to buy. 321 bid a 1. 320, and it'll be Sam. But I'm on 68 and X and Pregnant. Hey, here's her little sisters right here. Now I better give it about 1 and 1, Jess. Little heifer there. Now I better give it about 350. I better get 330 here. 30 there, 330 to bid. Same deal, guys. 330. I better get 331. At 331, I'm at a $1, 3. 335. Better get 7 to bid 9 here. 41, 43. Better get 3. Better get bid about 3. 341. That'll be Sam. 62X and Prager. Little heifer here, 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there, 1. I better get $401 to bid, $1 to buy. At 401 here, better get $1, 1. Sold them at 400, that'll be Sam 50, 400. I better get Sam 50. Good heifer, ladies, right there. Now I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there. Now I better get $400 to bid, $400 to buy. At 400 here, 400 there. Now I better get 380. I better get 381. I'm on a $1, 1. 381 to bid, $1 to buy, 1. Better give it a 1. Sold them at 380, and it'll be Sam 380. And I better give it about Sam 54. Little heifer right there. Now I better get bid about 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 401. At 401, I'm at a $1 to bid, $1 to buy, $400 1 at a $1, 1 but a month. Sold them at 400. It'll be Sam. But I'm on 13, 400. I better get Sam 13. Pete, everything all right? You look kind of sad sitting there. I didn't know. Mary been working you hard, or slave driver? For ladies right there, 350. I better get 351. I'm on $1 to bid, 1 to buy. 351 here. Better get $1 to bid, $1 to buy. I'm on $1 sold them at 350. Sam 90. 350. I better get Sam 90. Little heifers there, now I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. Now I better get 400 here, 400 there, and $400, better get 400 here, 400 there. Now $400, $1 to bid, $1 to buy, $400, one and a $1 one. Sold them at 400. It'll be Sam 36, 400. I better get Sam, but I'm on 36. Steer boys right there. Now I better get about 450. I better get $450 to bid, 51, 451, 451. I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to buy, 3. Better get 55. Better get 79, 461 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 79, 471 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 79, 481 and 3. Better get 5 at 87 now. $487 to bid, 7 to buy. Sold them at 485. Sam 35. Heifer time, I better get bit of money here. Now I better get 270. I better get 270 to bid, 71, 271, 271, $271 to bid, $1 to buy, 1. Better get bit about 3, 275 here. Better get 7 to bid, 9, 281 at 83, 285 here at 87 to bid, 289, 291, 293, 295. Better get 7 to bid, 99, 301, 303. Better get 303 to the down 5. At 307, I better get 309 here, 311 there, 13, 15, I better get 317, 19 here, 319, but at 19, sold them at 317. Bring one of them back, Jess. Just one of them, Jess, don't matter. Easy, girls, easy. Put them both on, or that's the on 120. And are you on a preg? Nope. 120. I bet about 425. I better get $425 to bid, $5 to buy. At a 425, better get 5 here, 5 there, 25 here, 5 there, $425 to bid, $5 to buy. I better get 400 here, $400 one. Better get 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9 here, 11 there, 13, 15. At 17, 19, 21 and 3, 5. Better get 7 here, $427, 7, 425. Better get bit about Cody 4. I better get about 500 here, $500 to bid, 500 to buy. I better get 500 here, 500 there, and 500, 505, $505 to bid, $5 10. Better get 15, 20 here, 25, 30, 530, 530. Better get about 30, 525 JZ, 525. Better get about JZ. Heifer, I need bid about 350. I better get $350 to bid one now. 351 and 351. I'm at $1 to bid one to buy 351. Better get one, but $1 to bid one to buy one. Sold them at 350, and it'll be Sam, but I'm on 13. Heifer, 350. I better get $350 to bid 51. 353. Better get 57. Better get 9. 61 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better get 9. 371 and 3. At 75. $375. 5. Better get 5 at a buy. Sold them at 373, and it'll be day 6X. Little boys right there, 90, bid about 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better give 400 here, 400 there, and 401. I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to buy, 403. Better get 5 here, better get 7 now, 9, 411 here, 411, 411. Sold them at 409 day 6, 409 day 6. The boys right there, 90, better go down, better get bid about 450. I better get $450 to bid, 55. And a 450 here, 50 there, and I better get 450. They say 455, $455 to bid, $5 to buy, 455. Better get 5, better get 400. I got it on both of them. Yeah, 455. And 455 here, 5 there, and I better get 5 at a buy. Sold them at 450. Horton, I better get bid about 450. Good efforts there. Now I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. 400 here, 400 there, and 401. I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to buy. 403. Better get 3, better get 5, better get 7 here, 9, 4, 11, 13, 15, 17, better 19, 21 and 3, and 25. Better get $425, 423, and that'll be our cue straight away. I better get 350. I better get 350 to bid, 55, and 350 here, 50 third. I better get 350 to bid, 55. I better get 330 here, 30 third, 330 to bid, 30 to buy, 300 here. Better get 1, 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 3, 11, 13, 15, at 17, 19, 21, and 3, better get 5, 27, 9, 331, 331 daughter 1, better get 1, 329 J6. 329 J6, 500 here, 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and a 500 here, 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and I better get better by 450 here, better get 50 there, $450 to bid, 50 to buy, and a 455, better get 5 here, 5 here, $455, 5, better get 5 better buy, Solomon 450, and it'll be Horton, I better get better by 450. The boys right there, 90, bid about 425 here, bid to get 5 here, $425 to bid, $5 to buy, at a 425, bid to get 5 here, $425 to bid, $5 to buy, now bid to get 400 here, $400, bid to get 400 here, 400 there, at 400 here, 400, nope, let's hold one, Jess. Well, this dude here, 400, I'm going to give $400 to bid, 400 to buy, I'm going to give 400 here, 400 there, and $400, I'm going to get 350, I'm going to get 1 now, 353, but to get 5, but to get 7, but to get 9, 361 and 3, but to get 5, but to get 7, but to get 9, 371, 373, and 375, but to get 7, but to get 9, 381 and 3, and 85, 87, $387.07, Solomon 385, but to be Sam 39, 425. I better get $425 to bid, 5 to 5, 425, 425 here and 5 there, and 427. I better get 29, 31, 33, 35, 37, 437, $437 to bid, 7 to 5, 7, 435, Mitch 4. Little boy right there, I better get bid about 450, I better get $450 to bid, 55, and a 450 here, better get 50 there, 455, 455 here, better get 5 there, 60, I better get 465, better get 70, 475, 475, better get 5, better get better by Solomon 470, and it'll be Horton, I better buy 470. Hey, little efforts there, 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, now better get 400 here, 400 there, and 400 to bid, 400 to buy, now better get $400 here, 400 there, now better get free, I'm better buy 380, I'm better get $380 to bid, 80 to buy 1, 381, 381, 3, at an 85 here, better get $85 to bid, $5 to buy 5, better get better buy 383, and it'll be Sam 383, and I better buy Sam 13. Little heifer there, 450. I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 450 here. Better get 1 there at 451. I'm at $1 to bid, $1 to buy 1. Better give it a 1. 450 Mitch, 4X. The ladies there now, I better get 500 here, 500 to bid, $500 to buy, and a 500 here, 500 there, $500 to bid, 500 to buy. I better get 5, better get 5, better get 5, better get better buy 450 here, better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy, 455, better get 5 here, 5 there, 60. I better get 5, better get 70, better get 5, 470, 580, 485, better get 90, 495, 500 here, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, at a 500, 500, 500. Sold them at 495. James, 495. I better get better by James. Heifer, I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to 5, 350 here. Better get 50, better get 50, better get 1. You want to get 3, better get 5, better get 7, $9, 359. At 359, 9 here. Better get 9, better down. Sold them at 357. That'll be Dave. Put them on 6X. Heifer lady third, I better get 400 here, better get $400 to bid, 400 to buy, I better get $400 to bid, 400 to buy, at 400 here, 400 there, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, I better get 380, I better get 381, I'm at a $1 to bid, 385 here, and 87 to bid, 89, 389, $389 down, but 387, I'm at RQ. Boy, right there, now I better get better by 300 here, $300 to bid, 300 to buy, I better get 300 here, 300 there, at 301, I'm at a $1 to bid, 1 to buy, 301, $301, 1, better get better 1, better buy 1, sold them at 300, it'll be Sam 79, 300, I better get better by Sam 79. Oh, boy, right there. Now, I better get better by 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy. 350. I better get 50 to bid, 50 to buy. 300 here, $300 here, 300 there. Now, better get better by 250. I better get $250 to bid, 50 to buy. At 250, I better get 255, $255 to bid, $5 to buy. 5, better get better buy. Sold them at 250. Horton, I better get 250. The boys right there, 450. I better get $450 to bid, 5, 451 now, $451. At 451, 3, better get 5, better get $7, 961 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, 971 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 481 and 3, better get 5. At 87, 9, 91, 93, 57, 99, 501 and 3, 5057, 7, 9, 511 here, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21. 521, 521, 519, Mitch 4, 519, I better buy Mitch. 20 head of them at around the shots on the cow. I better get better by 425 here, 5 there. At 425 here, better get 7 now. 427 here, 429 here, better get 31, 33, 5. 437, 9, 441 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 51, 53, 55, better get 7 here, 961, $461 to bid, $1 to buy. Sold them at 459, I better buy Sam 1X. 425, better get 425, 425, 425 here, 25 here, 25 there. At a 425, better get 7 now, 427, 429 now, 431, 33, 35 here, 37, $39, 9, 439, better get 9, better 9, 437, that'll be Sam, but on 1X. Hey, boys, hey, now, better get about 360. I better get 361 and 361. I'm at a $1 to bid 365. Better get 7 here. 69, 71, 73, 75. Better get 79, 381 and 3. Better get 5 at an 87, 89, 91, 93, 5, 97, 99, 401. Better get 3. Better get 5. Better get 7, $407 to bid 7. Better buy 9. I better get $409.9 and $409 here $9.9 but $9 407 day 6 407 I better day 6 heifers I better get 380 round of shots I better get $380 to bid 81 and $381 to bid 1 to buy $381 $1 1 now $380 to bid 1 to buy I'm at a $1 1 sold them at 380 and it'll be Sam 380 and I better get better by Sam 13. Heifers, 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I'm better get 400 here, 400 there, and $400 one. I'm at a $1 to bid, 1 to buy, 401 here. Better get $1 to bid 3. Better get 405, 7 here, 9, 4, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and 421. I'm at a $1 one, but I'm sold them at 419. It'll be Mitch 4X. Nothing yet. Little heifer right there. Now I better get bit about. I better get bit about 380. I better get $380 to bid 80 to buy. At 380 here. Better get 80. Better get 80. Better get 80. 350. I better get 1 now. 353. Better get 3. Better get 5 here. $7. $9. 61. 63. Better get 3. Better get 3. Sold them at 361. That'll be Sam 13 steer. 8. I better get bit about 450. I better get $450 to bid 55 and a 450 here 50 there 450 to bid 55 I better get bid about 400 here $400 one I get a $1 to bid $1 to buy 401 sold them at 400 that'll be Sam but I'm on 13 400 I better get Sam 13 350 I better get $350 to bid 51 351 $351 3 55 but he gets 7 here $9 61 63 65 7 but he get 9 371 at 371 I'm at a $1 one but he give it a month sold him at 369 that'll be Sam but I'm on 54 steer, I better get bid about 350. I better get $350 to bid 50 to buy, 350 here, 50 there, at 350. I better get 50 to bid 50 to buy. I better get 300 here, $300 1, 3, 5. Better get 7 now, 3, 11, 13, 15, at 17, 19, 21, 23. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better get 9, 331 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7 now, $337. Sold them at 335. Better be Sam, but I'm on 5. 335 Sam 5 550 I better get $550 to bid 55 550 here 555 better get 5 at a 555 better get 5 sold them at 550 Sam 29 550 I better get Sam but I'm on 29 Steer boys right there. Hey, I better get 600 here, $600 to bid, 600 to buy, and 600 here, 600 there. I better get $600 to bid, 600 to buy, and I better get about 360. 60 days wean. That's what you're trying to tell me. I better get about, I better get 360. I better get 361. I'm on $1 to bid, 1 to buy. 363. Better get 5. Better get 7. $9.71. 73. 5. 377. 9. 81. 83. 5. At an 87. 89. 391. 393. Better get 3. Better get 3. Better get 3. 391. I'm better Sam. 551. Same deal. 60 days waned. I better get 430. I better get $430 to bid, 31. I better get 431 and 431. I'm at $1.03. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better get 9. 441 and 3. 445 7. Better 9. 451 and 3. Better get 5 at a 455. Better get 5. Better get about sort of 453 and it'll be Sam. But about 1X 453 Sam 1X. A left for third. I better get about 360. I better get $360 to bid, 61. Now 361. 361. I'm at $1, but I'm on. Sort of a 360, and it'll be Sam, but I'm on 15. 360, nope, but I'm on Sam 54. Sam 54. Little steer right there. 80. Better go with a money here. 400 here. $400 to bid. 401 at a 403. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better get 9. 411. 13. 15. 417. Better 19. 21. 23. 5. Better get 7. Better get 9. 431 and 3. Better get 5 at 37. 9. 441. 443. $443 to bid 5 here. Better get 47. To bid 49. 451 and 3 at a 453. Better get 3. Better get 3. Solomon 451. That'll be CP 55. 451. CP 55. Little cow makers right here. Now I better get 370. I better get $370 to bid, 75 at 371. I'm on $1 to bid, 1 to 5. 300. Same deal. Wayne 371 at 371. 3. Better get 3. Better get 5 here. 77 here. 9 there. 379 here. Better get 9. Better get 9. Solomon 377. That'll be Sam 50. 377. I better get about Sam, but I'm on 50. Little heifers here. Now I better get 400 here. $400 to bid, 1. I better get 401. $401 to bid, $1 to buy. I better get $400, $1, 1, but I'm on Solomon 400. It'll be Sam 13. Steer, I better get 350. I better get 350 to bid, 55 at 351. I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to 5. Wayne down $351. 3. Better get 3. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better get 9. 361 and 3. Better get 5 at 67. 9. 71. 73. 5. Better get 7. Better get 9. 381 and 3. 385. 7 to bid, 7 to buy. 9. Better get 7. Sort of 385. Better be Sam 601. 500 here, $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and a 500 here, 500 there, $500 weaned out, 500 here, 500 there. Now I better get 450 here, better get 55, better get 5, 450, 560, I better get 5 here, 70, 475, better get 80, 485, better get 90, 495, $500 to bid, 505, at a 5, I better get 5 at about 500, Dustin 2. The boys right there, 425. I better get about steers, 425. Better get 5. Better get 5. $425 to bid, $5 to buy. Wayne, I better get 425. I better get 425 here, 5 there. I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy. And 400 here, better get 1 now, 403. Better get 5 here, 7 there, 9, 411, 13 here, 413. I better get about 13, 411. That'll be Duncan 1, 411. I better get about Duncan number 1. Whoa, looky here. You like condition. You like these little rascals. 18 at them. 60 days weaned and 2 rounds of shots now. Good boys, I tired. I better get better by. I better get 550. I better get 550. Order to bid 50 to buy 560, 560, 570, 570, 580, and a 580, 590, 595 here, 95, 595 order to bid, order to buy 590. Mitch 4, 590. I better buy Mitch 4. Same deal. Those are weaned, they're green, they're good. I better get 500 here, 500 order to bid, 500 to buy. I better get 500 here, 500 there, and 500 to bid, 500 order to buy. I better get 500 here, 500 there. I better get better by 505, 505, 505 order to bid, 500 to buy. I better get 5 out of 5 now, 10. I better get 510 here, $10, 15, 20 at a 520. Better get 20 now, 20 to bid, 20 to buy. I better get 20, 515. Cody 4, 515. I better buy Cody 4. Good boys, I tarried 90, better buy 450. I better get 450 order to bid, 50 to 5, 450 here, 50 there, and 450 to bid, 50 to buy 1, 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 61 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 471 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 481 and 3, 5, at 87, 89, 91, 93, 5, 97, 9, 501, 503, better get 505, better get 7 here, better get 9 there, 511 now, 513 here, 15, 17, and a 19, 21, 23, better get 5, better get 7, 529, 529 daughter 9, 527 Cody 4, 527 I better buy Cody 4. There's a little girl, same deal, weaned, shots, and good. I better get better by 450. I better get 450 in order to bid 50 to buy. At 450, better get 1, 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 460, 1 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 71 and 3, 5. At 77, 9, 479, 81, $481, $481 to bid, 1 to buy. Solomon 479, Mitch 4X. Well, after there, 500 here, 500 order to bid, 500 to buy. I better get 500 here, 505, better get 505, 500, 510. I better get 515 to bid, 20, 520, 530, 530 to bid, 30 to 5, 530, better get 30, better get 30. Sold them at 525, Hankins, 3X. 100 of them. Everything. They've had it all done, guys. Pink eye shot, all their vaccination, pneumonia shot. It's all been done now. Fly sprayed, wormed, Angus, Angus, Angus. Certified Angus. 100 of them, guys. Biggest portion of them be steers. I wonder why. Count them out, Jess, just to be sure. Good boys, I tarried 80, bit go with the money here. Work's all done, folks. 90, bit about 425 and 425 here now. 7 now, 427, $9 to bid, 31, 33, 5, 437, $9, 441 and 3, bit to get 5 and 445, 445, bit to get 5, bit to get 5, bit to get bit about 5, 443, now bit to get bit about, but I'm on CP 51. I reserve the right to change my mind. We may have to change our head count. All right, we got to change it. There's 26 of them. What's that make them weigh, Jen? Did you already send it? Yeah, we got to redo it. They'll be lighter. We're going to weigh 522. How much did I get for them? 443, 445, 447, 449, 51, 53, but again, pie, and a 57, $457.07, 455, CP, 51. There's some more to go with them. Weigh these and hold them. Say you 40 head of them right there, boys and girls. I'm telling you, they are the real deal. Everything in the world's been done. Pink eye shot, pneumonia shot. They've had it all. Good boys, right there. Bit about 400 here, $400 to bid 1, bid to get 3, bid to get 5, bid to get 7, bid to bid 9, 4, 11 here, 13, 15, 17, at a 19, 21, 23, bid to get 5, 27, 29, 431, 3, bid to get 435, bid to get 5, 435, $435, 5, bid to get 5, bid to get bit of ice, Solomon, 433, and I bid of ice, CP, 433, CP 51, nope. 55, CP 55. Little steers right there. Now, but to get same deal. I better get better by 500 here. $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and a 500 here, 500 there, $500 weaned. Now everything's done here. 500 here, one. No, they're not weaned. I better get 500. They are now 501 and 501. I'm at $1 to bid, $1 to buy one. Better get better by one. So I'm at 500. Mitch 4, 500. I bet I'm on Mitch 4. All our shots, folks, wormed, fly sprayed, it's all been done. Hey, good boys, hey, now, better get about 475 here, better get 5 here, and 475 here, $5 to bid 7 here, 479, 81, 83, better get 5, better be 7, 89, 489, $489, 9, $489.91, I better get 93, and a 95, 497 here, 99, 501, $500, $1, 1, but a 1, 499, Mitch 4, 499, I better buy Mitch 4. Heifers, all of them right here. I better get about 400 here. $400 full vaccination program. I better get 400 and 400 here. $400 to bid one. I better get 400. $1 three. Better get 405. Better get 7, 9, 11 here. 13, 15, 17. Better 19, 21, 23, 5 and a 425. 427. I better get 29. $429. 9. Better get 9. Better get 9. Sold about 427. Sam 2XX. Heifers, 8, better get about 400 here. $400 one, better get 3, 5, better get 7, 9, 4, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, and 3, better get 5, and 27, 9, 31, 33, 35, 37, $9, 41, and 3, 445, 7, a bit 9, 451, and 451, I'm at $1, 449, Sam, but I'm on 36. Heifers, I made. I better get 400 here. $400 to bid, 400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there, and $400. Better get one now. 401 3. Better get 5 here, 7 there, 9 here, 411 here, 411, $411 to bid, 11 to buy. Sold them at 49. That'll be Cody 3X. I better get bid about 350. I better get 351. I'm at $1 3. Better get 55 7. Better get 961 63. Better get 5 7. Better get 9 371 and 371. I'm at $1 1. But about 1 3. 373. Better get 5 here. 75. Sold them at 373. Sam 2XX. Little heifer, same deal, full vaccination program. I better get bid about 500 here, 500 there. Now I better get $500 to bid, 500 to buy, and a 501. I better get 501, $501 to bid, $1 to buy one. Better get one, but a one now 3. Better get 505, 507. Better get 59 here, $509 to bid, 9 to buy, 507. Mitch 4X. Boys right there, now 80, better go, and I better get bid about 375 here, 5 here, $375 to bid, $5 to buy, and 375, better get 5, better get 5, better get 5, $375 to bid, 7 now, 377 here, better get 7 there, and I better get bid about 7, sold them at 375, Sam 65. 400 here, $400 little bull. I better get 400 here, 400 there, $400 to bid, $400 to buy, and 400 here, 400 there. Now I better get about 350 here. Better get 1, better get 3, 5, better get 7, 9, 61 and 3. Better get 5, better get 7, 9, 371 and 3, 5. At 77, 9, 381 and 3. Better get 5, better get 7 to bid, $387 now, 9, 391, 93, 95, 97, $397, 7. $395 Duncan 1, $395 Duncan 1. Pair time. So look at that for a third. I better get bid about 330. I better get $330 to bid, 30 to 5. At 331, I'm at $1 3. Better get 35 7. Better get 9 341 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better get 9 351 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7 9 361 and 3. At 363, $3 3. Better get 3 361. It'll be day 6X. Hey, little heifer. Little heifer right there, down, but he get 500 here, $500 to bid, 505, down 10, but he get 15, 20, 525, 30, but he get 530 to bid, 30 to 5, at a 530, 540, 545, but he get 50, 550, 560, 560, 570, 570, 580, at an 85, but he get 90, 95, $600, 5, but he get $605, 5, but he get 5, 600, that'll be Duncan O, 600, but about Duncan O, but he get better by 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, at 400 here, 400 there, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, but he get 350, but he get $350 to bid, 51, at 353, but he get 5 here, 60, but he get 570, 370 to bid, 370 to buy, 70, 365 Duncan, straight away. But boy, there now, but he get about 550, but he get $550 to bid, 50 to 5, and 550 here, but he get 50 there, 550 to bid, 50 to 5, but he get about 500 here, 505, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 530, 540 to bid, 550, 555, 555, but he get 5 at about Sullivan, 550, and it'll be Cody 3, 550, but about Cody 3. Steer boy right there now, but he get 500 here, $500 to bid, 5, 505, 10 here, 15, 20, 25, but he get 30, 530, 530, at a 530, $530 to bid, 30 to 5, down to 30, 525, Sam 29, 525, Sam 29, 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, now, but he get 400 here, 400 there, now, but he get $400 to bid, 400 to buy, at 400 here, 400 there, now, but he get $400 to bid, 350, but he get 1 now, 351, 3, but he get 5, but he get 7, $9.61 and 3, 5, 7, 9, 71 and 3, but he get 5, at 77, 9, 381 and 3, but he get 5, 87, 89, 91 and 3, 95, 97, 9, 399, $9 down, but down, 397, Duncan 1, 397, but about Duncan 1. Steer boys right there, 90, but he go 350, but he get $350 to bid, 50 to 5, at 350 here, but he get 50 there, $350 to bid, 50 to 5, but he get 350 here, 50 there, 330 here, 31 now, $31 to bid, $1 3, at 35, but he get 7 here, $9.41, 43, 45, 7 to bid 9, $349 9, but he get 9, 347, day 6. Oh, good ladies here now. I better get about 340. I better get 341, 341, 341. Round of shots on the cow. $341 to bid, $1 to buy. 340 here, $1 1. Better give it a $1 1 3. 345. Better get 7 to bid. 49, 51, 53. At a 55. Better get 7 here. $357 7. Sold them at 355. Sam 2XX. 355. Sam 2XX. I heifer there now. I better get bid about 270. I better get $270 to bid, 270 to buy, at 270. Better get 1 now, $271 to bid, $1 to buy, 271 3, 275 7 to bid, 7 to buy, $277 7. Sold them 275 Pete, 275 Prager. Pete and Prager steer. I better get bid about 350. I better get $350 to bid, 55. At 351, you only get 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 361 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, 9, 371 and 3, 5. At 77, 9, 381 and 3, better get 5, better 87, 89, 91, 93, $393, 3, 3, 391. That'll be day 6, 391, day 6. 320, I better get $320 one now. $321 to bid, $1 to buy. At 321, I'm at a $1 one, better get 3, better get 25, better get 7, better bid 9, 331 and 3, better get 5 here, 37, $39 9, 341, 343, better get 3 and 3, that'll burn a 3, sold them at 341, that'll be Jace, put them on 7X, 341, Jace 7X. Give it a steer, boys, there. 30 days weaned on these little cattle. I better get 450 and 450. I better get $50 to bid, 50 to buy. Now 451 3. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better get 9. 61 and 3. 65 7. 971 and 3. Better get 5 at 77. Now 479 81. 483. Better get 5 at 85 7. I'm at $89 to bid, 91 93 at a 95 97 to bid, 99 501 503. $503 to bid, $3 to buy, 501. I better match 4. I better get 450 at 450. I better get $50 to bid, 50 to buy, 450 here, 450 there. At 450, I better get 1 now, $451, 451 3. Better get 3, better get 5, better get 7, better bid 9, 461 and 3 5, 67 9, 71 73 5, 477, $477 7, 475 Cody 3X. 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there, $400 to bid, 400. 30 days weaned. I better get 400 here, 380 at 380. I better get $380 to bid, 80 to buy, 350. I better get 1 now, $351 1 here. Better get 1, better buy 1. Sold about 350. Sam 13. Heifers, 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 350 here, 50 there. At 351, you gotta get 3, better get 5, better get 7, $9.61 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, $367 to bid, 7 better buy, 365 better buy. Sam 2XX. $350. I better get $350 to bid, 51. $351. $351 3. Better get 3. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better bid 9. $361 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7. 9. $371 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better bid 9. $381. $383. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better bid 89. $91. $93. $393 3. Better get 3. $391. Pete. $391. I better buy Pete. Look here. I give it a good boys here. Now I better give it about 375 here. Better get 5 here. At 377. I better get $7 to bid, 7 to buy, $9.81, 383. Better get 5. Better get 7 of 89, 389, $389, $9.99. I better get that. Sold them at 387. That'll be Sam 65. The boys right there, I better get 400 here, $4 to bid, $4 to pine, I better get 401, I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to 5, 401, and 403, better get 5 here, $7, 9, 4, 11, 13, 15, I better get 415, I better get 415, Solomon 413, Duncan 1, 413, Duncan 1. 350, I better get $350 to bid, 50 to fine, I better get 350 here, 50 there, at 350, I better get 50, better get 50, better get 300 here, $300 to bid, 300 to buy, 300 here, 300 there, $300 to bid, divide, I better get 250, and 250, I better get $250 to bid, 50 to buy, I better get 200 here, $200 to bid, 200 to buy, at 200 here, 200 there, $200 to bid, 150, I better get 560, 575, better give 80, 185, at about 90, 195, and 200 now, 5 here, 10 there, 15, 20, 225, 30, 235, 40 to bid 5, better give 50, better give 5, and 255, better give 5, better give it about 250, Duncan, I better give it about 250. Yeah. What is it? 350, I better get $350 to bid, 50 to fine, I better get 351, I'm at $1 to bid, 3, better get 5 here, $7 down, 361 and 3, and 365, 7, better get 9 here, 71, $371 to bid, $1 to buy, 369, sound, 601. Little heifer, I better get 500 here, $500 to bid, $500, 5, 505, 505 here, 5 there, 505, better get 5, 510, I better get 15 to bid, 20, 25, 525, better get 5, better get 5, better get 5, 520 Horton, I better get 520. I ain't even there for a third. I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to 5. At 350 here, better get 1 now. $350, $1 to bid, $1 to buy. I'm on a $1 1. So I'm at 350. Sam 2X, 350. I better get Sam 2X. Boy, there, 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 350 here, 350 there. At 350, I better get 50 to bid, about 320 now. 1 now, 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 329, 31, 33, 35, 7, to bid 9, 341 and 3. At a 45, better get 7, to bid 9, 351 and 3, better get 5 here, 5, 7 now, $357, 355, Sam 65. I better get bit about, I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400, 5, better get 405, at 405 here, $5 to bid, $5, 10, I better get 410, 15 to bid, 20, 420 to bid, 20, JC gonna get 20 now, 5, better get 430, at a 430, I better get 30, better get 30, Solomon 425, Dustin straight away, Heifer, I better get $3.50. I better get $350 to bid, 55. And $3.50 here. Better get 50 there, $300 here, $300 to bid, $300 to buy. I better get $300 here, $300 there, $250. I better get 5. Better get 5 here, 5 here. At $255. Better get 5. Better get 5. Sold at $250. Sam 23. Or 13, Sam 13, 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy, and 400 here, 400 here. Now I better get $400 to bid, $400 to buy. Now I better get better buy 350 here, better get 1 now, 350, 1, 3, better get 5, better get 7, $9, 61 and 3, 65, 7, better get 9, 71, 73, 75, 7, $377 to bid to buy, 375 Duncan 1, 375 Duncan 1, 350. I better get $350 to bid, 55, and 350 here. Better get 51. You better get 3, 5 here, 7, 9, 61, 63, 5. Better get 7, 9, 371 and 3, at 373. Better get 3. Sold about 371. That'll be Sam 2X, 371 Sam 2X. Hey, boy, there, 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy 1. I'm at a $1 to bid, 1 to buy. At 401, I'm at a $1 to bid, $1 to buy 1. Better get 1. Sold at 400. I better get Sam 53. Well, looky here. Boy, howdy, Utah. There's some boys glad to see you. I down for the left for third. I better get bid about 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 here, 50 there. At 350 to bid, 351. I'm at a $1 to bid, 1 to buy, 351 but a 1. Sold about 350 Sam but I'm on 13, 350 Sam 13. I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there, and 400 to bid, 1, 3. Better get 405, 7 now, 9, 4, 11, 13 here, 15, 17, at a 19, 21, 23, 5, $425, 5. Better get 5 at a buy. Sold about 423, Sam 39. Steer boy right there, 600 here, $600 to bid, 600 to buy. I better get 605, better get 5, better get 5. At 610, I better get 15 to bid, 20, 625, better get 5, $625, 5, better get 5, 620, and I better buy Sam. I better get better buy 620, I better get better buy Sam 23. After I better get bid about 450, I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy, 450 here, 450 there, $450 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get bid about 425 here, better get 5 here, 427, and 427 here, $7 to bid, 9 now, 31, 33, 435, better get 5, better get 7 now, $439 to bid, $9 to bid, 9, 437. That'll be Cody. Put them on 3X. I better get 450. I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy. And a 450 here, 50 there, $450 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 450 here, 55. Better get 5 here, 5 there, $455, 560. I better get 460, 570, 70, 580, 485. Better get 5, better get 5, 480 James. I better get 480 James. I'm at a bull, 400 and 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy. I better get 401. I'm at a $1 to bid, $1 to buy 3. Better get 405, $7, 9, 4, 11, 13, 15, 17. At a 19, 21, 423, 5, $425 to bid, $5 to buy. Sold at 423, and it'll be Sam 423. I better get bid about Sam 53. Bull 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there. At 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there. I better get 350. I better get 1 now, 3, 5 here, $7, 9, 61 and 3. Better get 5, better get 7, 9, 71 and 3, 5. At 77 now, 377, 9. I'm at 81, 83, 85, 87, 89, 91 and 3, 95 here, 95 at a buy. $3.95. $3.93 Duncan 1. I better give $3.50. I better get $350 to bid 55. At $3.50. I better get $350 to bid 1. Now $3.53. Better get 5 here. $7.9. 61. 63. Better get 5. Better get 7. 9. $3.69. You get $9.9 here. 9. $3.67. I better get bit about Sam 2XX. $3.67. I better get bit about Sam. I better get bit about TUEXX. 13, get your. Hey, I better get $3.50. I better get $350 to bid 55. At $3.50 here, $3.50 there, $350 to bid 55. 1. $3.51. $3.51 3. $355. Better get 7 to bid 9. $3.61 and 3. Better get 3. Better get 3. Better get 3. $3.61 Sam 99X. I better get $4.25 here and 5 here. At $425 here 7 now. $4.27. $427 to bid 7. 9 now. 31. $431 3. At 35. Better get 5. Better get 5 at about $433 Sam 36. Heifer, I better get bid about 400 here. $400 to bid, 400 about 111. I better get $401 1. At 401, I'm at $1 to bid, $1 to about 1. 400, that'll be Sam 2XX. 400, I better get bid about Sam 2XX. After there, I better get bid about $3.50. I better get $351. I'm at $1 to bid, 1 to 5. At $3.51, I'm at a 1 here, 1 there. I'm at a $1 1. Sold them at $3.50. Sam 2X. $3.50. Nope, put them on 54. Sam 54. Heifer lady there, I better get $3.50. I better get $350 to bid 50 to buy 1. $3.51. $3.51 here, 1 there. I'm at $1 1 but I'm on. Sold them at $3.50. Sam 54. $3.50. I better get Sam, but I'm on 54. Left for right turn. I better get bid about $3.50. I better get $3.30 here. 30 there, 1. $333. Better get 5 here. 37. $9.41 and 3. 45. 7. Better get $9.51 and 3. At $3.53. Better get 3. Better get 3. $3.51 day 6X. Heifer, I better get 400 here. $400 to bid, 400 to buy, 401. I'm at $1 to bid, $1 to buy. At a 401 here, better get 1, but I'm at $1 1. Sold them at 400. That'll be Sam 36. 400. I better get Sam, but I'm on 36. A bull herd, I better get 400 here, 400 there, $400 to bid, 400 to buy. At a 400 here, 400 there, $400 to bid, 400 to buy. I better get 375 here, better get 5 here, 350 now, 51. I'm at a $1 1 here, 1 3. At 55, better get $7 61 and 3. Better get 5, better get 7 9 369. Better get 71 371 3. Better get 5, better get 7. At 379 379. Better get 9. But at 377, that'll be Duncan 1. Heifer, I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid 50 to buy. I better get 351. Now 3, better get 3, better get 5. At a 57, $357 to bid 7 to buy. Sold them at 355. Sam 54. 355. Better get bid about Sam, but I'm on 54. Heifer, I better get bit about, I better get 350, I better get $350 to bid, 51, at 351, I better $1 to bid, $1 to buy, $350, $1, one, better get bit of one, sold them at 350, Sam 13, 350, I better get Sam 13. Heifer, 80, but about 350. I better get $350 to bid, 55, and 350 here. Better get one now, $350, $1, $1, one. Better get one, but a one. Sold them at 350. Sam 54. $80, but about 450. I better get $450 to bid, 55, and a 450 here. Better get 50 there, 450 to bid one. Now 453. Better get $5, $7.961 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better get 9, 471 and 3. 5 at 77, 9, 481, 483. Better get 5 here at $85. 5. Better get 5, 483. Mitch 4X. 450, I better get $450 to bid, 55, and a 450 here, better get 50 there, $450 to bid, about 450, I better get 451, now 3, better get 5, better get 7 to bid, 457, I better get bid about 7, 455, Hankins 4, 455, Hankins 4. After third, I better get bid about 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there, and 400 here. Better get one now, $401, $1, 400. Watch her go. I better get 401. I'm at $1 to bid, $1 to buy, $401, one but a one. Sold them at 400. That'll be Sam 13, 400. I better get Sam 13. $8, I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, and a 400 here, 400 there, 1, I'm at a $1 to bid, $1 to buy, 403, 5 here, 7 to bid, 9, 4, 11, 13, 15, 17, but a 19, 21, and 3, better get 5, at 27, 9, 31, 33, 35, 435, 437, I better get $439, 9, sold them at 437, it'll be Sam 36, I better get 450, I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy, I better get 450 here, 50 there, and 450, I better get 50 to bid, 50 to buy, 425 here, 5 here, $425 to bid, 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, and 400 here, 400 there, I better get 350, I better get 351, now 3, better get 5 here, $7.961, 63, 5, 7, better get 9, at 71 and 3, 375, 7, 9, 381, $381, 1 but a month, 379, Duncan 1, 379, Duncan 1, by the head here, 1,000 here, 1,000 there, and a 1,000, 10 and a quarter, I better get 10, 25 here, put about 50 now, 1075, 1075, 1,100, 11 and a quarter, 11 and a high, 75, 12 and a quarter, at 12 and a high, 75, 1275, better get 75, 1250, Jay-Z. We're up, I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, and a 400 here, 400 there, I better get $400 to bid, 400 to buy, I better get 400 here, 350 here, 1, now 351, 3, better get 55, better get 5, at 355, better get 7 here, better get $9, 359, I better get 9, 357, that'll be Sam, but I'm on 90, 357, I better get Sam, but I'm on 90. Oh boy, third, I better get bid about 320, I better get 320, watchy, I better get 320 to bid, 21, now 323, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 331 and 3, 5, at 37, 9, 341 and 3, better get 5, better get 7, to bid 9, $349, 9 here, better get 9, 347, Jace 7, 347, I better get bid about Jace number 7. Steer boy third, 80, better go down, better get about 350, I better get 350 order to bid 55, and 350 here, better get 50 third, 350 order to bid 300 here, better get $300 5, better get 305, 310, I better get 15 to bid 20, 325, better get 30, 335, 40, 345, better get 5, better get 5, better get better about Solomon 340, and that'll be Sam 5, 340, Sam 5, better get 450, and 450, I better get 450 order to bid 50 to buy 450, I better get 50 here, 400 here, 400 order to bid 400 to buy, and 400 here, 400 here, 400 order to bid 350, I better get 350, 560, 360, 570 to bid 5, and 380, I better get 385, better get 90, 395, 400 order 5, better get 10, I better get 15, I better get 415, Solomon 410, Sam 39, 410, I better get Sam Bada 39. After 8, I better get about 330. I better get $330 to bid 30 to 5. At 330 here, 30 there, $330 to bid 30 to 5. I better get 300 here. Better get 301 now. 35 here, 7, 9, 311, 13, 15. At 315, I better get 15. Tell them at 313. That'll be J7X. 313. I better buy J7X. Heifer, I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid 55. At 350 here, 50 there, $350 to bid 55. I better get about 300 here, $300 to bid 305. 300 here, 300 there, now 305. Better get 305. At 310, I better get 310, 15, 320. I better get 320 to bid 20 to buy. I better get 20, 315. Duncan. Heifer, I better get bid about 320. I better get $320 to bid 20 to buy. At 320 here, 320 there, 320 to bid 20 to buy. 300 here, 1 now, 303. Better get 5 here, 7 now, 311, 13. At 313, I better get 13, 311. That'll be Sam 13, 311, Sam 13. I better get 350. At 350, I better get $350 to bid 50 to buy. I better get 300 here, $300 to bid, 300 to buy. At 300 here, 300 there, 250. I better get $250 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 255. Better get 5 here, 5 there, 250, 560. At 265, better get 70 to bid, 70 to buy. I better get 70. Sold them 265. Horton got a little spot in his eyes. I better get bid about 300 here, $300 to bid, 300 to buy. At 300 here, 300 there, $300 to bid, 300 to buy. 250. I better get $250 to bid to buy 255. Better get 5 here and 60. At 265, 70 to bid 5. Better get 80 on 285. Better get 90, 295. Better get $300 5. At 310 now 15, 20, 325. Better get 30, 335. Better get 5 at about 330, and it'll be Hollywood straight away. A bull right there. Now I better get about, I better get 330. I better get $330 to bid, 30 to buy 1. At 331, $331 to bid, $1 to buy now 3, 335. Better get 7 to bid 9, 341, 43. Better get 3, better get 3. Sold them at 341. That'll be Sam 99X. Got a hip off, I'm at about 150. 150, I'm at $150 to bid, 50 to buy, 100 here, 100 there, $100 to bid, 100 to buy, and I better get 70 here, better get 75, and 80, I'm at about 85, 90, 95, $1, 105, 110, 115 to bid, 20, 125, 125, 125, now 25, 30, I'm at a 130 to bid, 30 to buy, and I better get 30, 125. Bear Man. There'll be another cooler right there next week with hot beef sandwiches in it. I better get a little heifer. I steer bull. I better get about 350. I better get $350 to bid, 55. At 350 here, 350 third. I better get about 300 here, $300 5. Better get $305 to bid, 10. At 315, you're gonna get 20, 325, 30, 335. Better get 40 to bid, 45, 350 here. Better get 5 there. At 355, better get 5 at a buy. Sold them at 350, and it'll be Sam, but I'm on 6. $265. Heifer, 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there, and $400 bid, 400 here, 400 there. I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy, 300 here, $300 5. Better get 305 and 305. Better get 5. Better get 10. Now 315 to bid, 20, 325, 30, 335. Better get 40 to bid, 40 to buy. I better get 40. Sold them at 335. Hankins 4X 500 and 500 here, $500 to bid, 500 to buy. I better get 500 here, 505. Better get 505, $505 to bid, $5 to buy. 5. Sold them at 500. Sam 36, 500. I better get Sam, but I'm on 36. Heifer, I better get bid about 260, 260. I better get bid about $260 to bid, 60 to buy, and 261. I get a $1 to bid, 1 to buy. Now 3, 265, 7. Better get 9, 271, and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7, 9, 281, and 281. I'm at a $1, 1 but a month. Sold them at 279. That'll be Sam 88. Preg, no preg. Sam 88, no preg. A half brother to your calf, or half sister. $100 here, 100 there, 105, 105, 10 here, 15, 20, 125, 30, 35, 40, 145, 50 to bid pie, 155, 155 here, and 560. I'm at 165. Better get 5. Better get 570, 175, 175. Better get 5. Better get 80. I'm at a 180 to bid, 80 to buy. I'm at 80. Better get 80, 175 whiskey. I steer here. I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy. I better get bid about 350 here. Better get 50 there, at 350. I better get 50 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get bid about by the gallon, 300 here, 300 there, at 305. Better get 10, 310, 315 to bid, 15 to buy. I better get bid about 315, 310 Horton. I better get 310. Heifer, 80, bid about, I better get bid about 450. I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy. At a 450 here, 450 there, $50 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy. At 405, 405, better get 410. I better get 415. Now 415, 20, 425, 430. I better get 435, 435, 40, 445, 445, 45. Better get 5 at about 440 Horton. I better buy 440. Heifer, I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy. At 350 here, 350 there. And I better get 300 here, $300 to bid, 300 to buy. And I better get 250 here. Better get 5 there, 260, 265, 70, 75, 80, 285, 90, 95, 295, 300. I better get 305, 10. At 310, I better get 10. Better get better than 305. Better be Horton. I better get 305, 450. At 450, I better get 50 to bid, 50 to buy, 450 here, 450 there, $450 to bid, 400 here, better get 5, 405. At 405, better get 10, 415 to bid, 20, 425, 30, 435, 40, 445, 50, 455, better get 5. At 455, at about 450, and that'll be Cody 3, 450, I'm at about Cody 3, 400. At 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy, I better get 401, better get 3, better get 5, better get 7, better get 9, 411, $411 to bid, 11 about 11, sold them at 409, that'll be Sam 2XX, 409, I better get bid about Sam 2XX. I better buy heifer, I better buy the head, I better get better buy 500 here, 500 there, and 500 here, that's by the head, 500 here, $500 to bid, 5 you bidding here, 500 here, $500 to bid to buy now, 5 1/4 at a 525, 525 here, and 25, better get better buy 525, sold them for 500, 204. I need a little heifer, wear up. Ain't I better give it a happy hour, 2 for 1. I better go and I better get 300 here, $300 to bid, 300 to buy, at 300 here, 300 there. Now with about $300 to bid, 300 to buy. I better get 300 here, 250. I better get 255, 255. Better get 60. I better get 5 here and 70, 275, 275, 280. I better get 280 to bid, 80 to buy, 285, at 285. Gonna get 5, better get 5, better get 5 at about 280. Andre for 280. I'm an Andre steer. I better get bit about. I better get 350. I better get $350. He steer 350 to bid, 50 to buy at 350. I better get $50 to bid, 1 to buy, 355 here, $7.960, 163. Better get 57. Better get 9, 371 at 371. I'm at $1.1. Sold him at 369. It'll be Sam, but about 99. I ain't a bobtail heifer. I better get about 250. I better get $250 to bid, 55 and 250 here. Better get 50 there, $250 to bid, 55. I better get 200 here, $200. Better get 1, 3. Better get 5. Better get 7, 9, 2, 11, 13, 15, 17, and a 19, 21, 23, 223. Better get 3. Better get 3. Sold them at 221. I better a Sam 88. 221, Sam 88, 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to buy, and 400 here, 400 there. Now I better get $400 to bid, $400 to buy. Now I better get 400 here, 400 there. Now I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy, 1, and 351. I'm at a 1 here, 1 there. Now I better 1, sold them at 350, Sam, but I'm on 54. Little heifer right there. I better get bid about 450. I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy, 450. I better get $450 to bid, 50 to buy, 400 here, $400 to bid, 400. I better get $400 to bid, 400 to buy. I better get 350 here. Better get 55, 360. I better get 360, 570, 375. Better get 80, 385. Better get 90, 395, and 400 here, $400 to bid, $400 to bid, 400 about 400, 395. But I'll be Horton for 395. I better get a little heifer. I better get 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy, at 350 here, 50 there. I better get bid about 300 here, $300 to bid, 300 to buy. I better get 300 here, 300 there. I better get bid about 250 here. Better get 55, 255. Better get 60. Better get 5 here, 270, 270 to bid, 275. Better get $275, 5 at about 270 on rate, 270. Heifer 300 here, $300 to bid, $300 to buy. I better get 3, better get 3, better get $300 to bid, $300 to buy, 270. I better get 270 to bid, 70 to buy, at 270. I better get bid about 250. I better get 250 to bid, 50 to buy, $251, 251. I'm at a one, better get bid $1. Now sold them 250. Sam 72 and Prager. I heifer here, and I better get 320. I better get $320 to bid, 20 to buy, at 320. I better get 20, better get 20, better get 20, better get 300 here, $300 to bid, 300 to buy, 301. I'm on 3, better get 3, better get 5, better get 7 to bid, 9, at 309, $9 to bid, $9 to bid, 9, but then sold them at 307. I better get bid about J7X, 307. I better get J7X. Heifer 350. I better get $350 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 350 here, 50 there, 350 to bid, 50 to buy. I better get 330 here, 30 there, $330 to bid, 30 to buy, at 331. I'm at $1, 331. Better get 1. Sold them at 330, and that'll be Sam 62 and Prager. Ain't by the head here, and I better get 1,200 here, $12 and a quarter, 12.50, 75, 13 and a quarter, and 13 and a 75, 14 and a quarter, 14 and a 75. Better get 15 here, 15 there, and I better get quarter, and I better get 15 and a high, 75 now, 15, 75, 15.50. Duncan O. Boy, right there. I better get about 280. I'm better get 280 to bid 81, 283. Better get 7. Better get 9, 291 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7. Better get 9, 301 and 3. Better get 5. At 7. Better get 9, 311, 13, 15, 17. Better 19, 21 and 3. 25. Better get 7, 9, 331 and 3. Better get 5. Better get 7, 9, 341 and 3. 5. At a 47. Better get 9, 349. Better get 9. Better 9, 347, that'll be Sam. 65. There, got a little blue-eyed roping heifer right there down by the bone by the head right there. 600. At 600 here, 600 there. Now I better get better by it's by the head. $600. I better get better by 600 here. At 6 1/4. I better get 25. 625. 625. 50. I better get better by 675. Now 700. At 7 1/4. Now 7 1/2. I better get 775. 800. I bet 800. 8 1/4. I bet 825. 825, better get 25. Sold them right here for 800. 206. Hey, she'll have a little long toe now, and I better give it about or a few short ones. I don't know which. Nope, they're all long. I better get it. She's a match set. Now I better weigh her up. I better give it about 150. At 150, 150 to bid. 50 to buy. I'm 150 here. 100 here. 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 130, 540 to bid. 550 to bid. 560 better get 5. 160, 570. I'm at 175, better get 5, better get 80. I'm at 180 to bid, 180 to buy, 189, better get 80. Sold about a 175 bear. Heifer, 80, better get 330. I better get $330 to bid, 30 to buy. At 330 here, 330 there, $330 to bid, 30 to buy. I better get 310. I better give 11, 13, 15, 317. I better get 17 here, 17 there, 315. I better day 6X. I better get 400. At 400 here, $400 to bid, 400 to buy. I better get 400 here, 400 there, $400 to bid, 400 to buy. I better get 375, better get 5 here and 5 there. At 375, 7, I better get 79, 81, 83, 85, 87, a bit 89, $389, 9, better get 9, better 9, 387, it'll be Sam, 99X. Y'all can have just a short break, about 5-10 minutes. Bear's going to move a pin or two, and we're going to sell cows. Now, don't y'all get too far away.